Well, good morning, everyone, on Easter Monday. You might be watching this later. And yeah, we're all welcome in this space, all learning lessons, and not always easy lessons in life. And I suppose we didn't actually sign up to come for an easy ride. And I think that's a great truism, that's not what we're here on earth for, because we've got such huge polarities and we're experiencing more and more of these polarities at the moment, with big major shifts in the world and our assumptions around what it means to feel safe. And this isn't new. And today we're going to be exploring what it means to be in community, because it's, if we look in history, the survival and our wellness and the light and seeing God in all things comes out of community, not out of the individualized self, which really is the way society and psychology has gone around, always around, not always, but a lot of it's around in this generation around the individual thinking, individual feeling, lot around how are you feeling, as if feelings were the reality, whereas actually feelings are like clouds, they come and go, but community is what gives us the capacity to move through hard times. So that's what this class is going to be about, and about being supportive of one another in this process of shifts and change. So just let's get going. So coming into a place where you can feel just comfortable in your own body. Feeling the energies, these two big energies, the prana, the life force that comes through us, and the releasing of it in the apana, the prana and the apana. Feeling it to begin with in the breath as you hold a posture which is honoring to your living here on earth with a straight back, and imagining a whole community, more than the community, it's like a host of angels supporting us. There's not one, it's not two. If you look at family constellations, this is what you're always looking for. The strength lies often in the ancestral support we get for those who've already been through it, and in being supported through the communities we're in. Sensing now into your body, however your body feels, sense into your body, because we will tend to run away from our physical sensations, but they're our first line of contact with what we're needing. Feeling your breath coming in, notice your body, don't adjust it, just notice it. My left knee's giving me jip again, so I'm going to just lengthen it, soften it. And as you notice, ponder a while before you adjust your body and inquire of your body, what is it needs? How does it need support? To begin with, from the community of cells, organs in your own body. And as you hold your back straight, recognize the support that comes from beyond. Soften into the support, just letting go of the anxiety that I am alone in this world. I have to make it happen, because otherwise I might not survive. Drawing into community. Feeling now into your breath as it comes in and goes out. Right down into the belly. Now, as a community, let's just imagine we're breathing together. We're breathing in and out. We're like an orchestra that is orchestrating our own breath so that we play together as a symphony of support, love, and care. Closing our eyes, coming into this knowing that we are not alone. I do not exist except for you. You do not exist except for me. We exist in coexistence. The second sutra is, I am you, you are me. If I kill you, I kill a part of myself. Letting your breath become longer and deeper. And now imagining us as a community. I put a photograph up yesterday of animals in the game park. And the father was on one side looking out, and the mother on the other side, and all the children were in the middle. Now imagining ourselves right in the middle, being supported on the left and the right by those who are keeping watch over us. Every hair on our head. And we begin to breathe as one. Bringing our hands now into prayer mudra. We feel the connection at the micro level between our hands. Our small Sangat, our community. And then we reach beyond that, right out into the bigger community, and feeling the sound current now as we chant, supporting us. The drumbeat of our own hearts, connecting to the drumbeat of others in our a community, and feeling the support. Let us breathe in deeply and out, and in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Breathe in. Enjoy the softness of your heart reaching into the center of the safety of the community, and the firmness of the back protecting us. And release the breath. So we're going to begin with putting our hands down on the mat, breathing in, feeling our own auric field. But our own auric field is like the flower of life. It does not exist on its own. It's got every intersection where it holds together in a universal whole. So as we touch to the ground, breathing in, as we come up, stretching up on the in-breath, and releasing down, turning the hands on the out-breath. feeling yourself right here, right now, as you breathe in, coming home into this moment, recognizing this moment is an eternal moment, that the stag on the left and the female, the mother on the right, is watching out for us. Exploring this space, imagining the interconnection between these arms of ours as they create this flower of life. There is nothing separate. The separate individual self does not exist, except in our ego, and that's necessary too. But in the bigger story, we are one. Keeping this mantra going, Ong, the infinite one, as you breathe in, So Hung. This is who I am, the one of you and me. Mentally using this chant, it's a very powerful chant. Ong So Hung. Ong So Hung. Ong So Hung. Bringing your hands up to the top, stretching up high, holding yourself with dignity, even in the face of a perceived enemy. We hold ourselves tall with dignity, without fear. Pull the root lock, drawing the energy up and release down. And now we're going to do some spinal flex. So putting our hands on our shins, moving the whole spine forwards and backwards, keeping that mantra, Ong So Hung. You might want to do it aloud. And the in-breath, the Ong, and the out-breath as you slump back, So Hung. Hear that, the sound. I was listening to, when we were camping, some bass drum sound. They carried for miles that deep sound of the Ong. And then the So Hung. It vibrates within our own drum, connecting to other drums, beating to the same beat and the same rhythm. Working these two energies which appear to be polar opposites, the sun and the moon. And yet the moon is just reflected by the sun at night. It's such a great analogy for our lives on earth, the sun energy and the moon energy. They're working together, and yet they appear as opposites. Getting a bigger movement by moving your hands to your knees, including your shoulders, releasing, loosening. This Ong So Hung. working towards a kriya called universal consciousness. I am thine, you are mine. And come to the center, roll your shoulders, both directions, and then lifting them up, dropping them, releasing the higher tensions in our shoulders, alternate shoulders. Let yourself flop and feel yourself down into the earth, scooching down and moving your body any way it needs. Maybe you need to stretch round to the back and feel it. We're not doing fast movements today, but we want to experience what it means not to run away from whatever is happening right here, right now. And as humans, we're masters at running away and distracting ourselves. So now we're going to come into rock pose if you're able, or just stay in an easy pose. And we're going to cross our hands over our heart with our hands on our shoulders, feeling this crossover of energy, this universal consciousness which goes beyond the polar opposite to the connection that we cannot live with one without the other. And in this position, we're going to move, breathing into the left, the whole torso, and then out to the right. And keeping that mantra, Ong, infinite one, as you move to the left, and So Hung as you move to the right. Ong, So Hung. Ong, So Hung. Ong. As you get into the movement, feel your body as it's stretching into the movement, holding stability as a pendulum, straight up and down, and yet we're moving the energies from the left to the right. The sun and the moon, the Inga, the Pingala, always being held by that central energy of the Sushumna. You get into the little bits of your body which are speaking, that might be tense. They might be tense because they're protecting another part. See if you can release it to these two, the male and the female, the stag and the doe, standing watch over us. Feeling the crossover at your heart, the protection of the heart. And come to the center, feeling your hands on your shoulders, feeling the touch of the support within the group. And then the support to the safe communities that we have in the world. And as you feel that touch on your shoulders, the warmth generated among us, we then reach out to those who do not feel safe, who are suffering. And feeling into our heart, we connect. Breathing long and deep, keeping that Ong So Hung mantra going. And see if you can sense the sensation coming through the warmth of your own hands, of the support that we have. Notice the micro warmth coming through from both ancestors, or from even icons, or the energies I often call on the Shiva energy. That straight, cutting through energy, feeling whatever you are sensing or whatever comes to mind as a symbol of that warmth. And dropping our hands, moving into easy pose again. And hands in Yin Mudra, back straight, closing your eyes, looking up to the center of the brain. So this is a game, this is an exercise of imagination. As you're looking into the center of your own brain, your eyes are looking up to what we call that pineal gland. Letting your breath stay long and deep, feeling grounded, begin in your body, feel centered, safe. And as you come to the center of your brain, imagining a light, a spark of the divine light, the spirit of Christ, Buddha, of love. These are divine lights that have gone through the ages. And imagining ourselves lighting, often as in church, a candle, one to another. We are igniting this light, the spark of the divine. Keep looking into the light in the center of the brain. Long, slow, deep breathing. The hands in the Drishti Mudra with Gir Mudra. And relax here, knowing that when our light goes dim, others come around us with their lights. As much as your light goes out, it dims my light. Few more long, deep breaths. Now take a deep breath in. Even more. Suspend the breath, tighten the root lock, draw the energy up, imagining it, that light connecting from the center of the brain, a ripple of light coming up. And then above, right up to the crown. And release. We spend our life often laboring, as Adam and Eve did when they left the garden. We labor and we labor. Or the woman who looked for the jewel, she dug her whole garden up. That is the work we do. And then we get moments of glimpsing that light, the diamond within us. It was there all the time. Our own beauty. Coming down, lying on your backs. My camping mattress is just deflated. Mind, lying on our backs, our hands are going to be under our buttocks. We're holding your hands under your buttocks, pushing down through the navel to the earth. And we're going to lift our feet up 6 inches or so, and then drop them down again. Just do it long and slow with very long, deep breaths, connecting to the source of our strength through the navel point, the umbilical cord. And as you connect to that strength, we move that strength to universal strength. We plug into one another. As the exercise becomes a bit challenging, you feel that navel point plugged into the earth, plugged in to the energies around the world, supporting ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally. Now, if you're able, hold your legs up to the 6 inches. We're not doing a breath of fire. We're going to keep with a long, deep breathing. If that's too hard, just keep it dynamically moving. We're not doing it for long. It's long, deep breaths, feeling that navel point connected through the umbilicus of the universe. It's pulsing the mother energy through us, in us, and the male energies holding the strength, stretching your toes out, coming down if you need to, letting your body shake if it needs to shake, but keeping your support under your bum so you can push through into the earth. Head relaxed down. Nearly there. Take a deep breath in. Pulling the root lock, drawing the energy up. Feeling the shoulders soften to the ground. And release down. And pull your knees into your chest. Staying with whatever you're sensing, connecting through whatever image you have. Feeling connected. Fear loves isolation. And we know that perfect love, which is community and light, casts out our fear. And rock yourself from side to release the tension. Slowly, intentionally, feeling into where your body is contacting the earth. And now rocking with your hands underneath your knees to give yourself firmness, up and down. Allow yourself to rock. Feeling every vertebra as you rock. And slowly come back up. I'm just going to, I know what's happened. The valves, excuse me while I just pump this up. Just stay. You can listen to my breath if you want. That's better. Oh, that was some big breaths. They're great, these camping mattresses. They're from Decathlon, and they're for hiking. Not that I've just been hiking. All right, so now we're going to go into frog, but we're going to do it really, really slowly. So we're going to come up on our feet, get into a frog posture with our heels together, up, hands on the ground with our fingers like that. And however far down you go, breathing out as you go down and breathing in as you come up, very slowly. Feeling the stretch, feeling every part of your own community in your body, every cell, your breath supporting you. The nitrous dioxide as you breathe out, which apparently is really good for longevity of life and memory. As we hold that out, the nitrous dioxide. Breathing in as you stretch up, really slowly, intentionally. As your head is dropped down below your heart or at the same level, keep your focus on that divine spark right there at the pineal gland. Feeling it from the tailbone, the breath coming in and then out. Make this your last one. Coming up and spreading out into a triangle. Feeling your heels on the ground, your hands feeling centered, and your head dropped, loose, connecting, being supported in a strong position. Notice whatever is happening in your body. It's a great diagnostic position. Keeping that breath very long and deep and slow. Dropping down, if you can, into cobra. If you want a little bit more, you can do it dynamically up and back. Breathing in as you go to cobra and out as you go to triangle or downward dog. Make this your last one. And coming back into easy sitting, into easy pose. And we're going to use the energy both we've built and also how the nervous system hopefully is now more settled. It's very hard to really drop down into the focus of the universal energy until we feel supported and safe. It starts with the one circle and it slowly expands. So this, we're now going to sit in easy pose. Left hand is in Gya Mudra. And the right thumb is on the Ajna point, which is right in front of the pineal gland. And our fingers are spread. We're going to just watch your body, settle into your body, dropping your shoulders. Our eyes are looking right up now to the crown of the head, above the ajna, the pineal, keeping in mind that spark of energy. And imagining your fingers as they spread apart as antennae into the greater community. Long, deep breaths, looking up. Just seeing that spark of light spreading now as antennae to other people. Those who really might need our help at this time. Letting that light from right in the center, the spark of the divine, spread out in a quantum way beyond time and space to those who come to your mind who are suffering. Well, thinking beyond the individual, we think towards communities who are suffering with and being crucified by war, aggression. We think of hold this energy towards countries like Gaza, Sudan, huge massacres going on there. Let's not forget Myanmar, marginalized communities, the Rohingya. Whatever community you are seeing or being drawn to, sending out this spark of the divine and feeling your breath, breathing with their tears. Ukraine, and Russians being killed, suffering communities of war. Stay in the physical body. It's all not about escaping the physicality. It's connecting the physical with the infinite. Now bring back the mantra, the Ong So Hung. I am thine, you are mine, in oneness. Right into the belly. As long as we have breath, let us be conscious peacemakers. Letting your imagination play, not with fear, but with connection. See if you can feel, you can just twiddle each finger, feel each energy. They're different energies through different fingers, all working together. Now, release and come down for a Shavasana. We don't often do a Shavasana because it's a shorter class, but we're going to do 5 minutes of total relaxation. Just coming down onto your back, trusting the ground beneath you, that the earth will not swallow you up. Letting your breath be very regulated. Just notice your breath. You feel supported going down your spine. Notice the contact points with the earth. Trust that we are all where we're meant to be in this moment of time. Always to bring light, love and peace. Always. That is the awakened mind. But feeling strength, this is not a soft, squidgy thing. It feels like a lightning rod. You're horizontal, but feeling it going through your body. You may want in Shavasana to just adjust your body so that it is comfortable. You may want to also either place your hands facing up to the universal energy or draw the universal energy to your own heart. Go with what just is right for you in this moment. And begin to let go of the thoughts, letting others hold the burdens. But you matter in this world. I am thine, you are mine. Whether I see you or not, I still hold you in my heart. Sensing the oneness of all beings. Relaxing down, feeling into a body scan where you're sensing your head. What's happening in your head? The thoughts, the images, to-do lists. Notice, don't push it away. They're there, they're circling. They're also part of who we are. Allow them to be. Feeling down into your throat and your shoulders. Down back to the fingertips. Notice the sensations in your fingertips. How is your heart beating? Can you feel it between your ribs? Protected, kept safe there, nestled at the center of your body, pulsing to the rhythm of the earth. Your stomach, can you feel your stomach and your guts? May two speak to us and listen. Your hips, your buttocks, how are they feeling balanced in your skeleton? And the muscles that are attached to the bones and the joint. Being grateful for these bodies. And our legs. They too give us constant messages. Mine always ache when I'm tired. Maybe yours do too. When I'm tense, my stomach goes in knots. Maybe yours does too. Now slowly twitching your toes and your fingers, stretching your hands over your head, and then drawing your knees into your chest. Dropping one leg down. Hands out to the sides. One knee up, touching the one foot up on the other knee, and then move that knee down over, and spend a few breaths doing this, feeling this twist right at the center with your head going the other direction. See if you can relax into it, and see if as the tension is released, so the relaxation allows the sensations to change. And move to the other side. Noticing any tension. See if you can release even your toes. I feel my toes tensing. Shoulders both on the ground. And coming back to center, drawing our knees up, rubbing the soles of our feet together and our hands, sensing both the energies that come through us and from the earth through our feet. Coming back to our knees and giving ourselves a rock. Coming back to sitting. Closing with the Sat Nam. I am who I am. You are who you are. And we are one. Hands in prayer. Breathe in to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Breathe in. Honor the energy within you, the spark of the divine, the universal light. Recognizing moments of being one. Sat Nam.